going to start with our pre-trip. The first thing we're going to do is chalk our wheels. Both chocks under the back tire. And we'll hop in using 3 points of contact. We'll sit in our operator's seat. We'll put our safety belt on, and we will perform our safe start. Our park and brake applied. Our bus is in neutral. When we turn the key, we're watching for our ABS light to pop up and disappear, and it did. And we'll fire our bus up, and we're going to wait for our air governor cutoff to kick in at about 120 to 130 psi to ensure our air governor is properly regulating and properly operating to maintain the proper amount of air. Air governor cut out at approximately 130 psi. Now we will shut our engine off, and we will start with our brake check by turning our day run back on. Park, put on the service brake, park and brake deployed, and we will hold our released, and we will hold our foot on our service brake for exactly 1 minute. In that 1 minute, we should not lose more than 3 psi of air. It's been 1 minute. Haven't lost more than 3 psi of air. Our pressure test is working. Now we are going to fan our brakes down by pushing on the accelerator or on the service brake till we get to about 60 psi, and we should have a low air indicator pop up, which ours popped up at about 65 psi. Now we will continue fanning until our parking brake pops up, which is about 20 to 40 psi. No less or no greater. Parking brake popped up at about 40 psi. We'll go ahead and start our engine and let our air pressure build back up to the governor cutoff at about 125 psi so we can test our service and our parking brake. Now we will test our parking brake. Parking brake's applied. We'll put our bus in drive. Vroom, vroom. The accelerator twice. Bus didn't move. Now we'll put our bus back in neutral. Now we will test our service brake. Bus in drive. Parking brake release. Go forward about 5 miles an hour. And our bus should stop straight and it shouldn't pull to either side. Now we test. Now we finish the rest of our pre-trip. Lighting indicators. Left turn signal works as it should. Right turn signal indicator works as it should. Four-way flasher indicator works as it should. My ABS light came on earlier as it should, and it came off earlier as it should. My def light isn't on, and my def tank is 1/8 of a tank or greater. My emergency equipment. My triangles, my 3 triangles are orange in color. They are properly secured in the box, not damaged or missing. The fire extinguisher is the proper type, ABC. It's properly secured to the vehicle, fully charged in the green range, which indicates it's full. And our bus does not have fuses, it's got circuit breakers, and they are located up here. My windshield. My windshield is free of any cracks or chips. It's also clean and clear with no obstructions minus the safety sticker down in the corner or on the windshield. My windshield wipers are operational. They are not loose or damaged. I don't have any flapping parts on the wiper blades. The wiper blades are in good condition. And our sprayers spray the windshield my heater and my defroster. My heater and my defroster are putting out the right air, pointing to the defroster vent on the dash and the floor vent. My horn is operational. My passenger entry. My door handles are secure. My door operates as it should. My wheelchair lift. My wheelchair lift and my step have no damage. My wheelchair ramp deploys as it should. There's no trip hazards on the ramp or any slick spots. There's also no loose, missing, or broken parts on the ramp. There's also no hydraulic or any other fluid leaks coming from the ramp. And my door lights are operational as they should be. My emergency exits. This bus has one emergency exit on the roof, and it's got 3 windows on each side. The windows are clearly marked and labeled with the instructions as well. And to open the window, you push the red lever down, and you pull out. You pull outwards towards the outside of the vehicle. This bus also has all 7 of the emergency exits have no audible alarms, and to open the roof hatch, you push outwards, and you twist the red lever, and you push again. To close it, you'd push the white piece down, latch it with the little red lock piece, and then you'd push it back down like you pushed it up with the handles. My seats and my seat frames are secure to the vehicle. The seat cushions are secure to the frames of the seat. There's no trip hazards. Railings are secure. Seats are all secured. My passenger monitoring device in the rear is secure, not damaged, clean, or not missing. My passenger monitoring devices, I have 4 in the inside that, when properly adjusted, could be used to see the movement of passengers in and on the vehicle. They are not cracked or damaged, and they are clean and clear and properly adjusted. As well as the exterior mirrors, which are also our traffic monitoring devices, can be used to monitor passengers coming to and away from the bus. May I have assistance, please, with an exterior light check? And if you would start in the front, please, that would be great. This side. Back of the bus. My brakes. When my foot's on my brakes slide up. When my foot's off my brakes, my brake doesn't light up. And I put the bus in drive to test. This side of the vehicle. I'm going to shut off the bus to proceed with the exterior inspection. On the front of our vehicle, we have 5 clearance lights that are amber in color. We have 2 low beams on both sides that are clear in color. We have 2 high beams on both sides that are clear in color, as well as 2 ambered color on both, 1 on each side, 4-way flashers. They are all the correct color, operational, not damaged, not missing, as well as clean and clear. My fluid levels. Opening the engine hatch here. My coolant level, right here in the sight glass, is between the add and the fill. There's no coolant leaking. I also don't smell coolant. My engine oil dipstick is right here, and I could check the oil level by pulling the dipstick out. And the oil is not leaking from the engine. My power steering fluid is right here, and I can see the level right there in the sight glass. All these 3 of these fluids are between the add and the fill level, and should be between the add and the fill level. I don't have any puddles under my bus. I don't have any frayed cables or hoses. I also don't hear any air hissing or air leaking, and I don't see any leaks from any component under the engine bay or anywhere on the vehicle. My steering system. My steering system consists of the steering gearbox that is properly secured, not damaged or leaking, that is connected to its arms, its connecting arms, rods, and links. They are secure, not damaged, not missing, no broken joints, no missing parts, as well as the cotter keys and the nuts and the bolts. All parts are secure. The steering system is operational and not damaged and not unsafe. My tires in the front should be 4/32 at the steer axle or greater. I can check the tire depth with the depth gauge. My rear tire should be 2/32 or greater. I should not have any mismatch in diameter across the duals on both sides. And I also shouldn't have any bulges or cuts or tears or any major significant or unsafe damages to the side of my tires. My rims should be free of any illegal welds or damages. They also should not have any cracking, and the lug holes should not have any modifications or damages or cracks to the lug holes. My lug nuts should not have any powder coming out of them. They also should not have any clear threads, which would indicate we got a loose lug. My airbags and my shocks should be secure to the vehicle, not damaged and not leaking, and you would know if you've got damage if one side of the bus is sitting lower or both sides of the bus are sitting very low on the ground. My brake lines and hoses are secure and they supply air to the brakes for the brakes to operate as designed. If the hoses and the lines are secured, not leaking, not damaged. My brakes do not have any contaminants such as grease in them that would prevent the brakes from operating as they were designed and prevent a safety hazard. My lenses and my reflectors. My lenses and my reflectors on the side of the bus include an upper amber clearance light on the front, a red clearance light on the rear, a yellow marker or an amber marker light on the front, 2 amber turning lights, 1 amber marker light in the middle. This is a reflector on the back in red. All of these lights and the reflector clean, clear, not missing, and not damaged, and they are operational. On the curb side of our bus, we have an orange marker light in the front. We have a red marker light in the rear. We have a lower amber marker light. We have 2 LED turning lights, or 2 amber turning lights, not LED, amber. We have 1 amber middle light, marker light, and 1 red reflector in the rear. All of these are operational, clean, clear, not missing or not damaged. My traffic monitoring devices are properly secure to the vehicle. The glass on the monitoring devices is not damaged or cracked, and it is clean and clear, as well as the mirrors. And they are properly adjusted. My battery compartment doors open as they should. My battery doesn't have any corrosion. My battery is secure. The cables are not frayed or cut or damaged. The cables are secure. And there is no damages to the battery compartment. The door secures as it should. My fuel and my fuel tank door opens as it should. My tank is secure to the vehicle. My tank is not leaking. There's no puddles of fuel under the bus. My fuel cap is secure. My fuel cap is not leaking. My diesel tank door closes as it should. My DEF door opens as it should. My DEF tank is secure to the vehicle. My DEF tank is not leaking. My DEF cap is secure to the vehicle. My DEF cap is not leaking. My frame consists of 2 channel members that run the length of the bus with cross members that run across the frame that do not have any weld damages or any structural damages, and there's nothing poking up through the flooring of the bus. My rear lights consist of upper clearance lights that are red in color. There's 5 of them. We have 4 four-way flashing lights. We have 2 red brake lights on both sides. and we have two white or two clear reverse lights. All of these lights and lenses, and we have two red reflectors on the very bottom, the red reflectors on the bottom. All these lights are clean, clear, operational, not missing, not damaged. And that will conclude the pre-trip.